a shed update, and I added a little BHP lettering to the section of the arc here, which P needs probably be pushed over a little bit, but I will probably do that when it's a little cooler because the muggies have returned to the state of Oklahoma. But anyway, a quick shed update. One last thing that I didn't show on the model show haul that I got, and if I can, there it is. The model show has a raffle, or most shows do anyway. I won a few things, and this is one of the raffle prizes that I won. This is actually one of the I think coolest kits that I've got, and it's not military, you know, anything award. It's basically a trapper, so that's just outstanding. I like odd kits, and that fits the bill right there. It's just extremely odd. You don't see many you know, I want to say civilian type kits. Anyway, that was one thing I think I forgot to show when I was filling up the shed here. Anyway, that's I think a great kit, and of course I like, you know, odd and you know, non-military. I mean, of course, you know, you can always use the military stuff for everything else, but to get odd stuff like that, it's just few and far between. But anyway, today's update, not really a whole lot. I'm on an 8-air kit, so I got Dr. Zira, which basically, ooh, nothing fell down. It's pretty much identical to the I wouldn't call it Aurora. This is Polar Lights, and you can tell it's basically pretty much identical, except for maybe there. I may have a box that's got that on there, but anyway, there's that. Kit's complete. It's just come on, let's do the one-handed open model box. Box has got a little wear on it, not too bad. Kit's all there and not really started, no glue. But it does come with a General Ursus instructions, which is no big deal. I mean, I'll give me a General Ursus kit. 1973. But anyway, I'll find an original instruction sheet for Dr. Zira here, and then I can get. So hopefully I can get a couple more, and then there's one I'll probably never own, but I'd like to have it, and that's a ape that's on a horse. I'd like to have that one. So I'm looking forward to completing the 8R collection to go with the rest of the apes. Trumpeter, the M17 Guardian. Actually, the story behind this, and I actually got two of them. A fellow modeler, he bought like a case of them, and Lord and behold, you know, he didn't want a bunch of them, and basically got them for a song, and here I am. I don't have a whole lot of trumpeter kits. When Trumpeter first came out, they had like I call it $20 tanks, and I was buying them left and right and basically reselling them. But anyway, I should have kept some more, but I don't have a whole lot of trumpeter. It's a pretty decent kit. I mean, it's pretty standard. Nice molded rubber tires. But anyway, I don't have many, and I do like them. I'm kind of jumping into the wheeled vehicle, and you know, not necessarily use it for a military aspect. You know, you can use this probably, I want to say police, you know, minus maybe the turret, you know, or some post-apocalyptic vehicle, you know, just whatever. It's just, imagination's endless. But really just a great kit. So going to add them to the armor section of the arc, which I thought about putting little signs up, armor section, sci-fi section, but you know, don't want to overdo it. This is Lindbergh's 1934 Model A. This was basically in a clearance at a craft store. No one wants it really, because yeah, they like the 25th one. I like the 32nd scale. I think it goes good. you know, with the most of the 35th scale stuff, and it was cheap. So and I'm pretty sure I don't have one of these. So and it's a reissue, so it's no big deal. But anyway, that looks like it'll fit perfectly with the rest of the antique cars and of that era. But anyway, that just I like the 32nd scale. That's usually most of the cars that I pick up. However, I do have, you know, 24, 25th scale ones. But anyway, there's that. Again, I picked up another Raffle Snap Type Max X-Wing. However, I bought this kit to take it out of the box because I built one out of this one. And this box is from, this is Raffle, Germany. I want to say overseas anyway, because it's a completely different box, level 2, easy kit, and all that. If you notice the American version, it's got the Snap Type Max, and it's pretty much all the same, but you can see where it's on the side of the box there. 8+ on the overseas box. So what I want to do, and it's identical, is I got the instructions for the overseas box, and I'm going to take the kit out of this box, put it back into this box, and I will have a complete kit of that again. And it's painted the same, and everything's identical, and I will be able to have basically I have one in the US box and one in the overseas box. So that's my game plan on that, and I'll probably just I'll probably go ahead and once I rip that out, I'll fold it down and probably shove it in a hole somewhere. And if I find a kit at a garage sale or something, I'll put it back in it, and we'll have another X-Wing kit. So I've been cleaning out books and I was getting rid of some fine scales and some things that were stuck in there, and one of them was the Star Trek motion picture blueprints. You get the Klingon battle cruiser and Vulcan shuttle. I mean, that is let's see if I can kind of half-ass do this. You know how we all are. We're this is model porn here. I just in their good shape. The outer, you know, case here is bad, but just I couldn't even tell you where I got these. Probably at some convention, you know, they were probably a couple bucks or something, and I picked them up. But I always like to keep blueprints. I got some more somewhere, so I may. I usually what I do is I got a Enterprise box somewhere over there, and what I'll do is I'll just tag it like I did. There's a Viper box there, right there. I'll tag it like that, and that'll tell me that the blueprints are in there. And yes, I did build that for Mobius models for a launch tube, and it's actually it was actually for display and to sell the if you ever see the completed kits that they have, the pre-painted ones, they're in a launch tube, so that's kind of where that comes from. But anyway, on the next one, which one did I do? We already did that one. This one, the USS Enterprise Heavy Cruiser Evolution blueprints. I couldn't even. Let's take a gander at that. The Horizon, Constitution, Achenar, the Endeavor, Refit. I ain't even going to pronounce that name. The Tickle Pie, the Ariel, the Enterprise. Huh. Anyway, very cool. Anyway, we all love blueprints, but anyway, there is that one. And then last but not least, I did find a poster, and I couldn't tell you, I don't even know where you could, Temporal Graphics, the Enterprise Legacy from 1755 to 2303. So you got, and technically, if you really want to bring out your nerd card, there's actually a book that actually tells you the history of the Enterprise, and it's everything from a rowboat you know, all the way starts, you know, going into the sailing ships, and then so on and so forth. Anyway, there's your sailing vessel, the schooners, the Lexington, Enterprise class, shuttle, the Decoration class, Constitution, the refit, and this is a, you know, they always had the refit, and then they went to the Enterprise class. And if I read it right in one of the old books, you know, it was basically made it after they fought in the Matara Nebula when he fought Khan. But anyway, there's the Excelsior, which I like this Excelsior because this was before models came out. If you notice the shuttle bay, how long it is, and it's just it's a tad bit different the way the neck curves in. Anyway, that's, you know, before they had the Excelsior even kind of done. No one knew what the Enterprise C at the time, and this was the Alaska class, which I think is pretty cool. It's kind of a cross between the B and the D, and then of course the Galaxy class. But anyway, that's and I know, you know, it's incomplete, and it's an old. It was before the NX and all the other goodies that comes out today. But anyway, that's just a, you know, that's a nice little, just a cool, fun little poster that I want to probably roll up and shove in there somewhere. I got some posters hid in here anyway. So, but anyway, that's pretty much what I got today. And I do like, everyone knows I love my action figures, and the G.I. Joe Collector Club had their last figure that they're going to offer, and it only took them 30 years to make it, but they did make Pythona from G.I. Joe the movie, and #1 female, had to have it right off the bat, and just a nice figure to add to the collection, because I've always I think I made one when the movie came out many years ago, but you know, it just wasn't the same as having one made. So there you have it. Real excited to have her, so I can't wait to add her to the Joe pile. But anyway, that is what I got. That's a quick update. I'm going to have some more, because I want to tell you all a little secret. The hobby store that I frequent here in the state of Oklahoma is moving, so I had to go and move some of my models. So I got to move all my models that I got hanging from the ceiling, and there's some videos on my channel that show the models hanging. Most of them are Battlestar, and I'll probably do another video just showcasing the built-up model, because I don't think I've ever done it to show everyone what it is. But like the Constellation here, and I got the shipyard, and I'll show a video of that. I think that'll be interesting, because I'm going to have to bring them here. Probably going to store some, and I'll probably put some back, but I'll let everyone know when I do that. So that's going to be till the 1st of September. So there'll be some shed updates, and there'll be some built-up model updates. So we'll do that while we build models on the regular side of things. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.